Hello friends, myself CS Suman Bansal again before all of you with an important topic, Moowr, an alternate for EPCG or advanced licenses. Friends, Moowr means manufacturing and other operations under warehouse is basically a duty deferment scheme. We all are aware that if we import any raw material or capital good, we are required to pay the custom duty at the time of import. But if we are importing these raw materials or capital goods under Moowr scheme, then we are not required to pay any custom duty at the time of import. So it is basically a duty deferment scheme. Now, if these raw materials are used for manufacture of goods, which will be ultimately exported, then custom duty saved by you is waived. Means it is not required to be paid at all. If these raw materials will be used for manufacture of goods, which will be cleared in the domestic market, then you will be required to pay the proportionate custom duty on raw materials saved by you at the time of domestic clearance of finished goods, and that too without any interest. Means under Moowr scheme, even if you are clearing the raw material in contained in the finished goods for domestic purpose, then you will be required to pay only the custom duty saved by you. Interest is not required to be paid. Let us understand it through an example. Suppose you have imported the raw materials on 1st April 2023. Now you are clearing the finished goods on 30th June 2023. Then interest for the intervening period of 3 months on the custom duty saved by you, it's not required to be paid. Only the custom duty will be required to be paid. Friends, Moowr scheme can be used for the manufacturers who are clearing the goods only in the domestic market. Means for Moowr scheme, it is not necessary that you should be an exporter. Even the manufacturers who are using the raw material for manufacturing of the finished goods, which will be cleared in domestic market only, they can also avail the benefit of the Moowr scheme. Now, instead of the raw materials, suppose you have imported any capital goods under the Moowr scheme, then only you are not required to be you are not required to pay any custom duty at the time of import, and duty is never required to be paid if these capital goods are not cleared from the warehouse and you are using them in the manufacturing of the goods in the warehouse only, irrespective of the facts. Goods manufactured on these machines will be exported or will be cleared for the domestic purpose. If you will clear these capital goods from the warehouse, only then you will be required to pay the custom duty. If these are not cleared from the warehouse, then custom duty is waived and you are not required to pay the custom duty. Friends, under Moowr, once the license is issued, it has the perpetual validity. Means we have not to again and again go to the customs authorities and ask for its renewal or ask for the export obligation, because under Moowr scheme, if you are importing without paying custom duty, you are not required to fulfill any export obligation, and it has the perpetual validity. Warehouse can be set up at any area of your choice. It is not compulsory that in this specified area only you have to set up the warehouse. You can set up the warehouse anywhere as per your choice, as per your convenience. Further, there is no restriction on the size of the warehouse. Any size as per your manufacturing operations can be used for the Moowr purpose. It is not necessary then for Moowr you have to set up any new warehouse. Even the existing manufacturer, even the existing warehouse can be used and converted under the Moowr warehouse. Now you will ask, when we have the benefit of EPCG license or the advanced license, then why should we take the benefit of the Moowr scheme? Friends, under EPCG scheme, there are certain restrictions. One, you have to clear the specific export obligation. Second, you have to maintain the average export obligation. You have to maintain the export of average of past 3 years turnover. If you are a manufacturer who think that I will not be able to complete my specific export obligation, or I will not be able to complete my average export obligation, then you can definitely shift to the Moowr scheme. Under Moowr scheme, there under the EPCG scheme, there are restrictions on the type of machines which can be imported under the EPCG scheme. Under EPCG scheme, you cannot import the second-hand manufacturing machine, second-hand goods, or you cannot import the capital goods which will be used for generation of electricity. But under Moowr, there is no such restriction. You can import any type of capital goods under the Moowr scheme, whether new or old, for generation of electricity or not. For those manufacturers who will not be able to complete the export obligation, or who wish to import any type of machines which are not allowed under the EPCG licenses, they can shift to Moowr scheme. Under advanced license also, friends, you have to complete the you have to maintain you have to carry out certain value addition. Suppose you have to maintain the a specific percentage of the import duty. You have to maintain the export obligation, and if you think you will not be able to complete that export obligation, then you can definitely shift to the Moowr scheme. But there are two demerits also under the Moowr scheme. One, just like advanced license, Moowr scheme is also does not allow the benefit of ROTAP or the ROSTAL or the duty drawback benefit. Second, under Moowr scheme, you will be saving only the custom duty. IGST portion is definitely required to be paid in cash only. But definitely you can avail the ITC of the same, and you can use it for paying the GST of the finished goods. But at the time of import, you will be saving only the custom duty and not the IGST portion. So friends, we have discussed the pros and cons under the Moowr scheme. We hope this video will be beneficial for all of you. If you have any queries regarding the Moowr scheme, you can contact us at the contact details mentioned in our channel. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned with us for more updates. And if you find it beneficial, please subscribe our channel. Thank you very much.